Imagine waking up and seeing federal agents surrounding the home of someone you voted. 4 FBI, ICE, armed officers, search warrants. This wasn't a cartel boss hiding in the shadows. This was a public figure, a politician, someone trusted. And that's exactly why this story matters. Because when law enforcement raids an elected official's home, it's not random. It's not a misunderstanding. And it's definitely not political theater. It means the evidence crossed a line that couldn't be ignored anymore. In Minneapolis, federal agencies carried out a coordinated raid tied to allegations that go far beyond minor misconduct. We're talking about forged passports, illegal weapons, narcotics, and connections that point toward organized criminal networks. This wasn't local drama. This was federal business. Let's be clear about something people don't like to admit. Being a community leader does not make you clean. Being popular does not make you untouchable. And being elected does not put you above the law. Federal agencies don't gamble their credibility on weak cases, especially when the target is a public official. They move when they're confident. What makes this situation uncomfortable is not just the allegations, but where they happened. Minneapolis has one of the largest Somali American communities in the country. That means this raid didn't just hit one person. It shook an entire community that already faces scrutiny, stereotypes, and pressure from every direction. But here's the hard truth. Protecting a community does not mean protecting wrongdoing. In fact, doing that causes more damage long-term. Criminal networks survive by hiding behind trust, identity, and silence. When people refuse to ask hard questions, bad actors thrive. Another reality people avoid is how sophisticated modern crime has become. Forged travel documents, weapons, narcotics, and international connections don't happen by accident. These aren't impulsive mistakes. They point to planning, resources, and coordination. If even part of this is true, then the concern isn't just corruption, it's public safety. Now, some will immediately claim targeting. Others will say this is an attack on representation. That reaction is understandable. But it's also dangerous if it shuts down accountability. Equality under the law only exists if it applies when it's inconvenient. Legally speaking, federal cases like this don't fade quietly. After a raid, charges usually follow unless prosecutors miscalculated badly. Defense teams will fight procedure, intent, and credibility. But federal agencies build cases slowly and deliberately. When they act, they're usually ready. This story isn't finished. More details will come out. Some allegations may be confirmed, others challenged. That's how the system works. But pretending this is nothing or dismissing it because of who's involved is intellectual laziness.